this is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. I've been grafting for you all week, Ben. We've got you finally. Mate, how are you?
I'm well. I was ill this week, which is why I wasn't at the press conference and the weigh-in, but managed to make it here. It was an incredible night.
Mate, I put out a tweet as Chris Billam was getting in the ring, and I see why you guys are going to Bournemouth, man. Special. The atmosphere tonight was incredible. I wasn't able to be here in the summer, but I see why you're coming back here and making a regular thing of it.
You don't see many fight fans that are in from 5, 6 o'clock and in their seats from 7 o'clock watching every fight, and they love it. They're just so glad it's here. Everyone knows that Billam Smith in the town is fighting. He's a genuine star down here. And yeah, the tickets sell so well, but it's the atmosphere. It's a special thing. And yeah, we'll keep coming back as long as we can, and it just sets up the stadium so perfectly.
Were you a bit scared at first with the knockout? Obviously, the way you went down, it looked dangerous, but luckily all right. Safety first always, but an emphatic stoppage from Chris Billam Smith.
Brutal. One of the knockouts of the year to end the year. It was a proper brutal knockout, and Hohaj came, and we knew he was going to come with everything, and we knew it was going to be a hard fight, a brutal fight from round one. It was going to be a war, and we knew we had to give Chris a tough fight. We wanted to make sure he's ready for the real big fights, and that was a big fight tonight. And yeah, he came with a knockout, and it was a complete. It was one of those fights that could have gone any which way at any point, and that's what the fans want to see. And Hohaj did his bit. He seems to be okay. He got up there. He's okay in the dressing room, and he came and put on a show for everyone.
Quick reflection on the card as a whole. Caroline Dubois, absolutely sensational. Saw you running about back, just how excited you are to have her on your stable, and then Dan Aziz doing what Dan Aziz does, and just the rest of the card. Good night of boxing.
Yeah, really good, and it's just a good way to end the year. It was a fun night of boxing, wasn't it? And yeah, Steve Robinson, he knows he's not at world level, European level, even below that. He knows that, but he wanted another opportunity, and he got it tonight. His cousin actually died on the week where he lost to Shane Gill, and he's come back, and it was always going to go either way, that fight, and he ended up with a knockout. Dan Aziz, special guy, special fighter, and he just keeps going through the levels, and that was a big win for his record tonight. And then Caroline Dubois, as you say, 5 fights this year. To watch her confidence grow as it has done. The first fight, she was nervous to even come out. She headlined it Eubank Williams in Cardiff, and the crowd was intimidating. She was a 20-year-old girl coming into a brutal industry like this, and she has just developed just like we thought she would, and more. And we really believe that she's going to go right to the very, very, very top.
She told me she wants Michaela Meyer next.
Listen, she keeps telling me, I am the real deal, Ben. I'm your number one fighter. That's what we want to see. She's got the confidence. She's the hunger. And yeah, she wants the big names already. Look, she's going to have 10, 15 years in this sport, and hopefully will do things that we've never seen before. But yeah, she's in the right place with Shane McGuigan, and she's giving Adam Azim a run for his money as well.
Just a few more from me. Next for Chris Billam Smith, I just spoke to Shane. He said Opataya or Gula Marin. Most likely Opataya for the IBF. Vitality Stadium, May you're looking at?
Definitely Vitality Stadium, definitely May. I still love the Riyadpur fight. I think it's an absolutely huge fight.
Let him get the world titles first, though.
I will, but you know what? He'd be paid more for the Riyadpur fight, as crazy as that is, just because it is a massive fight. But yes, everyone's dream is to fight for a world title, and I'm sure he'll get his dream, and it will be at Vitality Stadium. We've seen tonight it's special down here, but he had to win tonight, and he was under pressure, and he came through with a knockout, and yeah, we'll be back.
Just on the world of boxing as a whole, we've seen Lawrence Okolie now come out, and he's done a few interviews explaining his scenario and the saga on his side of things. One of the things that he sort of came out and he said, look, if Matchroom can sort of near the offer or get somewhere close, he'll stay. Since he's done the interviews, have you spoke to him? Where is the situation? I know that, you know, you sort of given him an opportunity to be the face of Sky. You have all the cruiserweights here. Is this something you're still pursuing? You know, where are things at? It seems a bit confusing, to be honest.
He's got a matching right. He had a matching right in his Matchroom contract, which is why if they get close, he contractually has to stay. And so that's the reason for that comment. I think, look, he's now completely out of contract. Whether he had a fight or not, he could have been offered the fight. He's not had it. I've spoken on it already. I don't want to get into this back and forth. I just want to see Lawrence Okolie, like everyone. There's not many British world champions active at the moment, and at least there's been a purse bid called, and he'll get back active. And of course, yeah, it's good that he can move on with his career now.
Finally from me, Dalton Smith, a lot of talk online, and it seems that you guys are semi-confident on getting his signature. I know that as someone that you'll be really gunning for now as a promotional free agent. Where are things with that, and sort of how far into the new year until we find out, and how are conversations with Dalton currently?
Look, we've made an offer, but ultimately, again, they have a matching right, and that's an unfortunate thing sometimes for fighters. And a lot of fighters want to be on Sky, know that they need to be on Sky for their profile, and we'd love to have him. However, he'll be in good hands wherever he goes, and we wish him the best. He's a young fighter, he's a future prospect of the sport. Whether it's with us, whether it's not with us, we want him to go right to the top, and we like Dalton Smith.
Ben, top man, thank you for your time and your hospitality this week. Just a final message, 2022, really good first full year on Sky with Boxer. You must be over the moon.
Yeah, incredible. From when it started in Cardiff and Eubank Williams to now. Very, very proud of the team. It's been very intense. We've done some incredible things. That to Carnbrook, to Taylor Catterall, first undisputed British fight in this country, and the Shields Marshall, you know, the signings that we made, the Olympians, Eubank Williams, the 2 record viewing figures on Sky. It's been crazy, but also a lot of learnings as well, and a massive year to come. And it's grateful to be in this position, because last year, you know, you're starting without fighters and you're trying to do things last minute. Now we have an amazing stable, amazing fighters. We feel we've got probably the biggest stars of the future in British boxing, and that was always what we wanted to do, was to create new names and new household names going forward. And I can't wait for next year.
Nice one, bro. See you in January. Top man, thank you.